Oh, hey there. Good morning, everybody. It's January 7th. We're going to do a little tarot. Let's see what messages. Remember, these are just general readings, little vibe check, little chance to shamelessly promote my brand, All to Love, which really is about love. But gee whizzicles, who would have thunk that like the love and truth would trigger people so much? Hi. So my mind was brewing and reflecting on, blame and attack culture and how relevant that is on the collective and personal level. And indeed, true alchemical transformation via intention, right? When we consciously intend to create something, and then the sort of dedicated practical work, but also inner work. And that's always to do with how our psyche or how our conditioning is blaming and attacking the external reality. It's a default for us collectively, and as part of our evolution, I would see, is to actually alchemize our emotions, to feel our emotions, right? Feel our anger, feel our resentment, feel our envy, feel our jealousy, right? And alchemize it, transform it. It's a process that I've been in for over 10 years. And it came very intuitively just through having a pretty spicy reaction back in the day and holding space for myself rather than blaming the other person for how I felt after many years of dedicated meditation practice. And like truly that act and was profoundly transformative. As far as underneath my angry reaction, there was like this incredible depth of emotional memory. Depending on your belief system, it could be memories from childhood. It could be like past life memories. It could be like, that's what the book is about, FYI. Anywho, let's get into it. Why? Because what? A 10 of Cups. We like it. We're here for it. I'll stop rambling and just get into it. So own yourself, free your mind. Own yourself and free your mind. No one's going to do that work for you. That's the clincher of all this Shazam. The further along you go, the more you just realize, like, you can't force nobody. We're not here to control each other. We're here to, be ourselves and, shine that expression, shine that authenticity. So I had a psychic reading, and she was like, you're like mermaid. People love you or hate you. I'm like, oh, what? Although, let's be real, it's important for those of us that have those sorts of kind of vibratories to make sure your inner circle, the people that you're around, actually like you, actually love you, actually appreciate you. Because those of us know, if you're surrounded by a lot of vitriol, a lot of hatred, a lot of troll, it literally can take you under, emotionally speaking. Divine guidance and loving clarity, my lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity. 10 of Cups. Here we go. This is where we're coming from. This is what we're aiming for. This is what the messaging is about. We want a 10 of Cups. We want to be happy at home. We want a joyful partnership. We want happy children. All that beauty. There's two major arcana sitting in the middle here. There's a message coming through. This could be prompting a withdrawal of sorts. Very much an inner. Some of you might be guided to do some shamanic work. Some of you might be guided. This is weird, but some of you might be guided to like a spiritual teacher. The Hermit to me feels like Gandalf or something, and that you get a message, maybe go through a bit of a wobble, and then lo and behold, there's like a teacher on your doorstep or a teacher on your screen or something like that, where you're like hearing it or feeling it in a way. Or maybe it's you. Maybe you go within and reveal to yourself your own inner teacher, right? There's a little bit of spicy stuff coming in here. There's a 5 of Pentacles, like feeling rejected and left out. Look at this. What is this? Hi. What happened there? I remember noticing that right when I got my haircut, but it's become even more hardcore. Is it just me? There's one side is definitely hella longer. Anyway, Molly likes the longer one, so we're just gonna have to wait until this one is. Anyway, okay. Let's not, this is my own family system. If things get uncomfortable, just start to talk about your hair. Hi, where are we going with this? So there's some hermit, okay, go within, retreat. That's probably some good messaging here. Intuitively, if you don't know, don't go. You know? Hermit is the priority. Why? Because there's energy coming in that I'm like, this is not great. This is either, these are shitty feelings, pardon my language. These are feelings left out, like maybe depression, like feeling really depressed, feeling melancholy, feeling disempowered. And there is disempowered energy here. My lovers, you've got to get clear here, my loves. This is like emotional despair, unlucky. There's way too much going on here emotionally, which is why you're feeling forlorn, which is why you're feeling like nothing ever works out, because everything's constantly happening and there's no, like, you can't, it's like if we're juggling way too much, we're gonna drop something, you know. It's, if we're consistently denying, not looking after ourselves, avoiding, that's going to catch up with us. And this is also, to me, the profundity of like deeper spiritual work, which people often just brush off, like, who cares about that? Let's do this. Or it's the clarity of intention. You know, versus feeling like we're being knocked about by our world, again, a victim to our personal reality versus the conscious creator. It's game changer, you guys. It's a game changer. So truly, this looks like, if there's depression, if there's melancholy, if there's like rejection, abandonment, like I'm not good enough, that's emotional Shazam that needs to be processed and dealt with. And if we're just we're going from distraction to distraction to excuse to excuse to excuse, we're gonna drop the ball. We're gonna drop that cup. Especially with the indications around it, it's that these cups are just distractions that are distracting us from the cups we've lost and from the pain that we're actually harboring. And this is another sticky element with emotions, my lovers, is that usually anger is covering something. I'm just saying, okay? Normally when we're really angry, it's actually covering up pain, compassion. And this is another thing too, my gorgeous friends on the internet. What I'm aware of too is like actually sitting and engaging with like stuff that can help us and stuff that can heal us. And that's one thing that I know with our shortening attention spans, that, you know, we often say we want the light, but we don't want to do the healing work necessary. Or we say we want to change, but we're not actually kind of getting the help to change. We're just going through the motions, saying this, that, and the other, and not actually moving on anything. I'm hearing this song, When You Wish Upon a Star. So that's like our intentionality, right? Be mindful of substance, my lovers. So the Three of Cups is, when it's reversed, I often get a sense of like drinking too much or going out with friends that drink too much and being kind of off-put by it. There's definitely some big changes here, you guys. There's a Sun card here, which is like an awesome card. There's a rebirth energy, like feeling the warmth on our skin. Some of y'all might be making some pretty radical changes with regards to your home front. Like, this is where I used to live and now I live here. Wishing upon a star, pulling within. Why? Because there's a little bit of chaos, emotional chaos coming in. And honestly, for y'all, if you're juggling way too much stuff, there will be things that fall that help you finally probably address some things. This is deep. This is emotional disparity. This is abandonment, rejection, losses, grief, pain. Sorry to say, that's the emotions that are coming through. For some of you, don't worry, you know, all is not lost. This is emotional stuff that leads us to open to our gifts. Three of Cups reverse, right? If we're just going to endlessly distract ourselves with endless distractions, then we're going to be endlessly distracting ourselves, versus going within, have a pattern break, stop. You know, and this is where we don't stop. We just reel. We reel our reels, right? We reel our problems. We're constantly going round and round about how shitty our lives are, etc. And most of us here in this, I would say, look at it very in presence. That's the thing too. When any human can stop for long enough, there's usually a moment of serenity, peace, clarity, and even gratitude that we can access. But part of our disconnect in our modern world certainly is just these endless conveyor belts of consumption. When we just entitled people to think we're just gonna, let's get more and buy me more and do more and get more, and sort of running its course, I think, for most people. Anywho, have a great day. Check out the merch. If you can't see that, it says love, because love will tear us apart. Oh, good. It's not true, but it is true. I mean, love is the fire. For those of us who resonate with like the empath or light work, blah, blah, it's really just like, you're so like in love with the planet, and you're so desiring for betterment that like all the pain and all the destruction and all the you're kind of looking at it and be like, no, God, why? And then you alchemize. So by feeling the pain of the world, you alchemize the pain and ideally become a slightly brighter light for people, where, you know, buy the cotton and the wool and stop buying brand new stuff. Get out of fast fashion habits, my lovers. You know, get connected to the planet. Guess what? I'm still rambling, but I've got a friend that said they're going to come and help me build a garden. Oh, we've got spring in the air. I don't even care. That rhymed because I'm a genius. Just kidding. Maybe we're all geniuses. I don't know. Anyway, I've put it out on the Facebook that I'm available for dog sitting again. Why? Because I'm not ready to commit to a dog myself, nor am I ready to commit to a cat. But I'll take a dog for a week or two, walk it every day, be a happy dog owner for like a day or two, and then be like, bye, and clean my house. Okay, have a great day. Peace out.